Hey y'all, Sheila7. Okay, so I've been making a lot of videos on this, and that about men. And I just wanted to come and make another video saying thank you to all the men who fulfill their roles and their manhood and their purpose on earth for the generations to come. Thank you. Thank you for securing so many things for your children and your children's children. Thank you for leaving behind a legacy. Thank you for building something to leave behind to your children. Thank you for being fathers, active fathers in your children's lives. Thank you for providing food and finances to your families. Thank you for getting up every day and going to work and earning income to take care of your family and your future generations, the people that will carry your DNA and bloodline into the next millennium, into the next century, however long your generation and line lives. Thank you for securing that. Thank you for being strong. Thank you for having the right mindset. Thank you for seeing the bigger picture. Thank you for always understanding that sometimes sacrifice is necessary to build for your children. Thank you for not being selfish. Thank you for understanding the true reason you are here. Thank you for not being confused. Thank you for not being swayed in any fashion or form by certain society changes that have occurred. Thank you for knowing yourself. Thank you for recognizing me and other women who expect more out of you than some others will. Thank you for recognizing that we recognize your potential and we only want to see you in your purple rain, which means we only want to see you at your best. We don't want to see you, at your worst. So I believe there's a quote, we only correct and discipline that in which we love. So thank you for seeing the love instead of the anger sometimes. Thank you for understanding that women are emotional creatures. Thank you for being strong enough to understand that emotions are temporary. Thank you for being logical enough to not have your feelings hurt by your woman when she's upset. Thank you for not taking everything so personally. Thank you for being the backbone of a family. Thank you for being the head of the family. Thank you for being the strength of the family. Thank you for raising us up to a higher level. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to grow, to have the time to teach my children. Thank you for having the knowledge to understand that as a man, you are a provider and protector. And this will actually benefit the generations to come. That you have taken up your role and your responsibility as a man. Thank you for not running away. Thank you for not leaving. Thank you for not being a coward in facing your greatest fears. Thank you for getting over your greatest fears of failure. Thank you for rising to your true power. Thank you for being the man that every woman wishes they could have or already has. Thank you for leading by example. Thank you for never giving up. Thank you for asking questions. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for seeking knowledge. Thank you for being a wise, intelligent being. Thank you for being the man who other men should strive to be. Thank you. I know sometimes women get upset and they want to harp on all the men who aren't doing things. And sometimes the good men are forgotten and not even discussed or talked about. They're just expected to do what they do. And they don't ever get recognition, or very seldom get that recognition. So I just want to make this video thanking, praising, recognizing the men who sustain society, families, generations to come, who leave behind a legacy and something for their children, who teach their children the right way to go, who lead by example. So I want to say thank you. Now those men who I am thanking, half of them don't even expect or need a thank you, but it is nice to hear every once in a while. Those type of men are the ones that are going to lead us into the future, into a better future, and who are going to uplift the next generation. So I just want to say thank you to those men. Thank you. Now, I've already said enough about the other men that we have. And men, if you're not up to par, if you're not one of these men that I'm thinking, it's not too late. It's not. Everybody can change. So, if you want to be proud of yourself, if you want to be proud of a family, if you want to watch your child grow up and be proud of who he becomes or she becomes and what they can accomplish, and, you know, the legacy that they leave behind, that their children leave behind, you know, it's never too late. You know, today is a new day. And the past is the past and the future is the future. What I want to see is, I want my child's great-great-granddaughter or great-great-grandson to look up his family tree in the past and be proud of what his father was or what her father was. I don't want them to be ashamed. I don't want them to find things that they want to bury and hide. And you shouldn't either. So I think we should be striving for perfection. Because, you know, even though we will never reach perfection, we can be the best we can be. Okay? I want my children's children to be able to look back on their past, or, you know, do their family tree and see where they got their brains from, see where they got their strength from. I want them to see all of that. I don't want them to see why they should be ashamed of themselves, or why they feel other people are better than them, or why they'll never amount to anything. I don't want them to see that. So that is why I'm doing this video on thanking the men who will contribute to my children's future and their ability to strive for perfection. Thank you.